Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch-along. Barcelona versus Mallorca. Barcelona returned to the Spotify camp. Now, apologies, I'm a little bit late. I did oversleep a little bit, and I was finishing up eating some breakfast. But hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic Saturday morning. Barcelona are back. Always amazing to see Barcelona play. And let me bring in the audio that way we could just start away. With the stream. But boys, tonight's lineup as follows. I know looking at the lineup is always one of my favorite parts. Joan Garcia, Balde, Eric Garcia, Pau Cuarci, and Jos Koundé. It seems that this is going to be the back line for the rest of the season. The partnership between Eric Garcia and Pau Cuarci that has been developing. Hopefully, as they have games together, they're able to continue that chemistry, and we have that defensive partnership. In midfield, Marcasolo starts, Dani Olmo alongside him, and up top you have Rashford, Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal, and Lewandowski. All right.
His final months as an FC Barcelona player, he runs out of contract this summer.
Bro, so I was thinking like, fuck, do I really want to do a watch along, bro? Oh my god. I know. I woke up like around like 9:50 around there, and I was thinking like, oh, let me grab some food before I start. I'm thinking like Barcelona versus Mallorca. Really, is that a game that I wanna have a watch along for? But I'm here, boys. I'm here.
He's on 9 league goals this season, considerably behind Ferran Torres. He's seen his playing time reduced. That was good work again from David Lopez. A player who was born on the island of Mallorca, and they do such a good job, don't they? A lot of utilising their local talents. Lopez again. Meeting the corner.
Oh, wide no? Oh, interception. Nice, Fermin. Good stuff.
Lopez was the target, but the intervention was quick for Pablo Torre, the former Barcelona.
Exactly. Pablo Torre playing against Barcelona.
They played Barcelona 5.8 million for his services.
What was I gonna look up?
He has rarely played as a starter. That's a novelty today. Everyone was expecting Sergi Darder playing in that position, in that number 10 role. But obviously, Yago Barrasate wanted to give him some love against his former club. He was signed from Racing de Santander when Racing were competing in the third
Racing
tier.
Santander.
He was a hot prospect, but never made it at Barcelona. He spent the season on loan at Girona. He fell short of the expectations.
Not the only summer signing from Barcelona. We already mentioned Jan Virgili, the 19-year-old left winger.
Is Jan Virgili starting this match? He is. So not only Virgili, but Pablo Torre. Okay.
Marcus Rashford has certainly made an impression.
Two players to keep an eye out on, boys.
Towards his move becoming a permanent one in the summer. Barcelona seem prepared to pay the 30 million
there we go.
that Manchester United had attached. It's an interesting one because I'm feeling Michael Carrick would rather like to have him back in the United fold, but Rashford is loving life here and is showing on the field too.
I mean, no offense for the inhabitants of Manchester, but way better living in Barcelona.
Yeah. Virgili.
Way better living in Barcelona. Oh, Koundé. Oh my God, Koundé. Oh, got bailed out right there.
Would have had an open net had Eric Garcia not intervened.
This is one of the key matchups of the game. Jan Virgili versus Jules Koundé, who's been in a poor form lately. He gets dispossessed. Virgili trying to link up, trying to connect.
Great tackle from Eric.
Amazing save by Eric Garcia. the marathon man of Barcelona.
Yeah.
The marathon
Do
man.
possess, yes, serious.
I mean, at this
threat, the
point,
Islanders, as they look to use that
I
from
mean,
the corner.
game has just started. Game has just started. I'm not going to be too
Guarded by
negative with just stuff
Lewandowski.
from right off the bat.
Defensive work of his own.
All right.
And there's the talent of Jan Virgili. To the foul, Barcelona let him go. I think a little reluctantly over the summer. They kept, as you were pointing out, Alex, a 50% interest in his ownership, having let him go for just about $3.5 million.
Nice, Quartzi.
Good little spell this for Mallorca. Encamped deep in Barcelona territory. Another high prod towards Virgili, who wins the header. Got up and above Koundé. Could direct a real threat.
There we go.
It's 4:30 p.m. local time in Barcelona, and Joe Koundé is still taking a nap. Siesta.
He's still asleep. Rashford doesn't get there.
Well, it was pointed out, wasn't it, in the build-up to this game, that this has been an awkward time slot for Barcelona to play in. Some of their worst results and performances in the last couple of seasons under Hansi Flick have come at this time of day.
That is true.
A couple of home defeats last year, didn't they?
No one wants to play in the middle of the day,
Time slot.
if we're being honest.
Yeah, that defeat
And
against
for those abroad, do we really want to wake up on a Saturday morning?
happened at the same time, yeah. For around 4:15 p.m. local time.
And not sleep in? Ooh, Olmo. Oh, nice.
Here's Danny Olmo.
Nice.
Koundé.
What's up, Darren? Try Cali, man. It's 7 a.m. and I went to sleep at 2.
Someone to wake him up.
Bro, cooked.
For the sake of Barcelona, I hope that someone.
It's
is
like
not
5
Jan
hours of
Virgili
sleep.
Scoring a goal. Jan Virgili, that move made total sense for both ends. Jan Virgili plays as a left winger. Barcelona had Rafinha, Rashford. Dani Olmo can play on that left wing, or even Fermin. So there was a surplus and
All right.
players so
Virgili
young
playing
and
with something
so
to prove.
talented
Koundé
that
needs to
really
do better.
playing time. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved.
Some people are saying Virgili over Rashford.
Under 21 international, played at the.
I don't think those are two players you can particularly compare. Even looking at their stats this season, Marcus Rashford has been very better.
Coming off the back of that.
Very better.
Sizzling
He has been much better.
at Elche last weekend.
Look right here.
Game in which the final score doesn't really tell the story. They had a record.
Almost 1,200 minutes played. Only 4 goal contributions, 4 assists.
Damaging the needles at measure
But
last week.
stats aren't everything.
Up over 6 their expected goals total.
Stats are not everything. Virgili is cooking Koundé. Oh my god. What's up, Bentley? Good to see you, my friend.
Chances.
How are you?
Barcelona have been playing quite well lately, even against Real Sociedad, despite losing.
Oh,
Trying to,
Leo was right there.
Lewandowski's path. Danny Olmo.
Rashford, take the shot. Okay. Olmo falls asleep.
Didn't hear the
Nice.
approach of Pablo Torre.
What tackle from Casado.
From Torre.
Good work from Casado as well at the counter-pressing.
To win it back, wasn't
What
it?
is happening to your cousin Romero? He crashed out, trying to escape London. Van Lee. Here's a conversation I want to have.
In for,
Romero to Barcelona? Question mark?
last year.
Question mark? Question mark? That would be a defender that would boost our back line. All I'm saying.
Goalless through the early
Hey,
innings.
if you're not happy at Tottenham,
Now. So glad
Barcelona
to
is here.
start of our
For Mallorca, those stats aren't too
rally.
bad. Virgili in our top line were
Match week
cooked.
23.
Any attacker in Barcelona's front line would cook. Their numbers would be instantly better. Hansi Flick's team is in an attacking
on Thursday.
powerhouse.
Also still
But
chasing on
do
as
you
well.
really want to have another another bet?
Spot in the round
Another
16
youth
in the
bet
Champions
in this
League,
team?
safely secured.
You want some experience, no?
Super Cup already in the trophy cabinet for Hansi Flick. And a lot made during the week of the stability not only he has brought to the club, Alex, but his alignment with Deco, the sporting director. They seem to work very well as a tandem.
Yeah, he was asked in a press conference, good ball. Well, good recovery by Marcus.
Kune, don't lose it.
Wake up, my friend.
Oh my God.
He eventually dug that away, got it back to Juan Garcia. Samu Costa taking over for Mallorca.
Yeah, going back to Hansi Flick and Deco, he was asked about his relationship with the sporting director. And you need to read all the questions now within the context.
Romeo is Argentine Araujo, or you rate him more highly? Better passer. I think Araujo is the better overall defender. Tall and faster though.
Launch another counter-offensive here.
Oh, Virgili.
Can he square it?
Oh my.
Oh, he couldn't quite stretch far enough. He got a toe into
Barcelona.
it. The big Kosovan striker is
Inches from
so
being.
prolific. He was so close.
Was he offside?
He might have
No,
been offside.
he was onside.
I think no, he was
Great play from Virgili. Great play.
Would have been a goal and great movement again.
Vanley, Romeo is a World Cup winner
Detected
and
the
Copa
highlights
America
of
winner.
Barcelona holding the ball for
You know.
a second and playing that 1-2.
He doesn't have that bozo gene that Araujo does.
You can tell that Mallorca have been studying how to hurt Barcelona's defense.
Well, they certainly,
I rate Romeo more highly than Araujo. I think what this defense needs is an experienced center back, and I think Romero would fit the bill.
Force needed to turn it inside the post. Danny Olmo trying to provide some force at the other end.
What a pass from Virgili.
15 goals for the season and has got 6 in his last 5. Just couldn't quite.
Moriki just so close.
Sorted out quickly enough. Lamine Yamal's corner. That drifted out of play.
There's a joke in Spain that Murizi's preferred food is the head. Don't get me wrong.
What's up, OG?
He's a hell of a striker.
How are you, my friend?
He has scored.
Hate Olmo and Fermin at 8.
More than 50% of the goals of Mallorca this season. He's extremely good.
It's not their best position,
The aerial
obviously.
duels, holding the ball and generating second balls.
Look,
But
Virgili passed to Moriki, and Moriki just barely gets to the ball.
Robert Lewandowski, and it's funny
Otherwise, that would have gone in.
Yesterday, Barcelona's social media posted it is Lewandowski meets Murici, and Murici himself. On
Oh, yeah, the
social media
post.
reposted it like, oh, there's only a few strikers. In the
Yeah,
world that can compare to
I saw that.
And I am not one of them.
Yes, I saw that. And
Yeah,
his popularity only went up
Moriki.
because
Hold
of
up.
that, didn't he? Murici, who's quite the character.
Yeah, right here.
Of course,
So this was the post.
nicknamed the Pirate. And he's been
Lewa versus Moriki.
doing aplenty.
There are a few strikers who compete with Lewa, and I'm not one of them. But thanks. Yeah, because Moriki's having a great season right now for Mallorca. When you look at the stats this season,
Have to be pretty
he's
pleased
among
with way
the
this
top goal
first
scorers. What does he have?
15
15 goals, I
minutes
think?
have gone.
Stats.
Leo
Yeah,
Romano
15 goals. Look right here.
hasn't been unduly troubled, Alex,
Kylian
at the
Mbappe,
other end.
22.
And in
Holy.
front.
Yeah, that's true. And
And it's crazy because when you look at Mbappe, the season that he's having individually, he's doing fantastic. But the team overall, they're just so lackluster.
Both games against Barcelona and against
And
Real
I
Madrid.
look at that conversation thinking, yeah, like Mbappe's doing their job, but if the team is playing worse, then
There's two things going on. So
what are all these goals really for?
sleepy,
If it doesn't
sloppy,
translate to titles.
slow. That's why Hansi Flick is so. That's Aitana Bonmati, Barcelona's star
Bonmati.
female team and the Ballon d'Or of.
That is true.
Not this season, but.
Almost the 10 is fine. Generally starting to dislike seeing Casado play.
And the problem is that for Barcelona, they're not doing their job properly, and Mallorca
Oh,
are
wait.
extremely well organized.
There you go. Let me mute that right there.
Mallorca trying to cause more problems for Barcelona in the first half. When you look at happened to them defensively this season?
Marc Gasol, he needs a good performance tonight, because I'm starting to see, you know, people cast doubts over him,
Early in games, and Mallorca
and I really like him as a player. I want to see him do well. Virgili versus Koundé.
He's broken through here up against Koundé. Virgili
Nice.
took it on himself, but
Great work, boys. Wish Romelu was left-footed. If Tottenham is dismantled, you'd prefer Romelu over Van de Ven. Is Van de Ven left-footed?
Jan Virgili should have made a decision earlier.
Van de Ven, I think he would suit this Barcelona team to a T. That recovery pace is insane. He's a very good defender, but I'd want to go with the World Cup winner.
As you saw from that stat, Mallorca have had 4
I don't think that Mbappe is the issue anymore, to be honest. He's a striker and he's scoring goals, which is his job. If the rest of the team don't stand up, though, that's on them. No, I don't think I'm not blaming Real Madrid's problem solely on Mbappe. Just if the team plays worse when you're there, I'm saying the structure overall. Because when you saw Real Madrid at their best, it wasn't with, you know, Mbappe as a striker. It was with Vini and Rodrigo out on the flanks, on the left and the right, and you had Jude Bellingham as a 10. Now, with the introduction of Mbappe, you weaken your other players. Obviously, you know, it's hard to say no to Mbappe when he's so good.
Combination of passes, they try and get going,
but if one player is the only one performing rather than the team as a whole, then you think, you know, things have to change.
Barcelona are doing quite the opposite. They're trying to penetrate through the middle.
Here's Mascarell. Neat and tidy, feeding it wide. Away inside to Samu. And then back outside to the left where there's a lot of space again for Virgili, and help arriving from Mojica. And he's going to use him. Mojica on the left foot. Delayed the cross a little, but bundled behind rather awkwardly by Fermin. Another corner coming for the visitors.
With all the drama around Romero and Tottenham missing the CL, do they reward him with the dream move? And is the price for him up or down? Hopefully these red cards, you're thinking like, oh, is he a little bit too aggressive? You know? Is he going to be like an Araujo getting red cards? But I'm sorry, as a big game center back, there's not many who I think are better than Romero. Romero in the big games always performs. Always performs.
Service to the near post.
Nice, Rashford, good clearance.
Rashford away this time. And the counter-attack could be on.
Fermin. Lamine, find Rashford. No!
It was a really good stretch by Mascarell. It was valiant, wasn't it?
Ah, that was going to be a lovely move. Bro, what's with this Pedri to Madrid? Do you think Florentino Perez got what it takes to make Pedri pull another Figo on us? Just asking. It's just nonsense. This is just someone making a report and blowing up because there's nothing to talk about. Cole Palmer hat-trick? I saw Chelsea were winning 2-0 against Wolves. 3-0 now? Oh my god, Wolves. Wrap it up though, bro. Put the fries in the bag. Look at this. Chelsea 5th. Man United. Guys, we didn't talk about Man United under Carrick. Win against City. Win against Arsenal. Fulham. And Tottenham. Well, Tottenham are having an atrocious season. Look at them. They're in the 14th. As you said, Manly, they're imploding. Well, Wolverhampton, they got one win, and that was against United, I think, right? No, West Ham. They got a point against United.
It is the kind of game where Barcelona really miss Rafinha. Movements of the ball, checking in and out, trying to reshuffle the defense. These Barcelona players, as you pointed out, Adrian, are too...
Great work from Pau and... I mean, Rashford, take the shot.
Going for goal. Far wide. Well, maybe that will be the spark that Hansi Flick has been craving.
Great shot from Rashford. How close was that? Ah, just barely.
It's not only the movement by Rashford himself.
Oh,
and he
my.
also made a diagonal run trying to open up spaces. Lewandowski was
Oh, if that hit the
back
post,
against their goal.
that was a
We
great shot
see
from Rashford.
Something
We want to see more of that.
25 minutes later.
He has 10 goals.
What a shot.
13 assists
Look at that, boys.
in all competitions.
Marcus Rashford outside of the box takes the shot, barely
Game was at St. James's Park
Barely misses the goal.
Newcastle,
rip.
Champions League.
Bro, I saw that shit in Chaos live stream. I can't believe the audacity Madrid's fans have. And even posting something like Pedri heading to Madrid. No, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Be a fair one.
But I mean, hey, when there's nothing to talk about, you got to do something. You have to do it for the content. Reports say Flick wants lefty with recovery pace, but Deco wants lefty playmaker from the back. I think profiles matter. I think, even though Araujo, he has that Bozo gene, he's something that we don't have. A presence in the air, a physical monster, and someone who, when we're actually, running back, he's someone who has the pace to recover. If the ball just didn't bounce on him every single time he touched the ball,
under the microscope again,
and he didn't make bozo mistakes. Oh my God, that run from Paulo was amazing. If he didn't make those bozo mistakes every single time in the UCL, we'd be talking about one of the best center backs in the world. Just look back to his performances in that season in which we won La Liga under Xavi. He was so pivotal. I think in a defensive team like that, in which Barcelona in most of the games, they were actually going with a pragmatic approach. You saw the best of Araujo.
Moving Barcelona from side to side
and so when Barcelona looking for a center back, you're thinking, if Araujo leaves, and I'll bring in a center back who has recovery pace, who is a profile like that. We have Eric Garcia, we have Pau Garcia, who are basically playmakers from the back. Low. There we go. There we go. Scuffed goal. It wasn't a brilliant goal whatsoever. That was a rebound. Marcus Rashford, yet again, at the heart of the chance. I know it was a deflected shot and the rebound lands to Lewandowski, but you have to create the chance and you have to be there. Vamos, boys. Who cares? Who cares about deserving? We deserve to beat Real Sociedad. We deserve to beat so many teams, but we get criticized for not winning. No, he's offside.
Robert Lewandowski was offside when Marcus Rashford hit the ball. So
it's not a goal.
With this cool and calm finish should be overturned.
Clear look at that as the first shot.
Oh, come on.
Has to be judged to be the same.
Offside.
To play, does it not? And the rebound gave Lewandowski the advantage.
Oh no, it stands.
Well,
so
no review.
No, the referee interpretation is that when Mallorca's center back just hits the ball with the head, it's a new play.
It's a new play of action?
Robert Lewandowski wasn't offside, but that's questionable.
Yeah, that whole issue of what constitutes a new passage of play, Alex, is a thorny one. And I think Mallorca, when they see that replay, will feel more than a little aggrieved. That was judged to have been a new passage of play. I mean, any touch of a defender, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, that's... And the rule changed.
Boy, I want to see an image of that.
Actually, after a game between France and Spain, it was a Nations League final, with Eric Garcia and Kylian Mbappé involved in that passage of play. And Eric Garcia touched the ball, and the referee said that constituted a new passage of play. It's so hard to understand. It's up to the referee's judgment. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's see, but an offside shouldn't be. It's up to the referee, no? They're gonna extend Lewa one more year.
For all their good work.
It was a great finish from Lewa. You know, put under pressure. Defenders, you know, trying to block the shot. Able to be patient and
surprised that it was Marcus Rashford
finishes
who was
it.
the instigator. He's been looking like the man most likely to do the damage through the first half hour or so.
It was practically the same move than a couple of minutes earlier. So it was Rashford cutting inside, Dani Olmo making that run off the ball to generate some space at the edge of the box, and Robert Lewandowski just pushing the defenders a little bit deeper, not only for himself to be able to catch a second ball, but also to allow Rashford to have a little bit more of space there. So it was a collective effort.
Ah,
Striving to catch
Rashford wanted it. Ball to foot.
6 players in this Barcelona squad who have all hit double figures in goals in all competitions.
Cole Palmer Ballon d'Or race might have started today.
16, Yamal,
What is this?
Lewandowski, Firmino and Rashford.
What is this on my timeline?
No one else in all of European top-flight football can post a record like that as Mallorca try and hit back. But
Koundé, good job.
Across to take it away from Mateo Morey.
Rafinha revealed Lamine stays up all night on his phone. Not surprised he's droopy on early kickoff.
Oh, Borizzi almost presented with
See, because Hansi Flick right after he said Lamine trains like a champion.
and nearly a second time.
Here's the thing. Lamine Yamal is 18, guys. Guys, were we not doing these things at 18?
Playing with fire a little, but not getting burnt.
I'm not too focused on stuff like that. If you're performing on the pitch, you could do whatever you want, you know? If you're not, then we have to tighten up, you know?
Rashford picked off by Samu Costa. Again, the speed with which Barcelona win it back. Barcelona will just be happy to take a little wind out of the sails in the game, having got themselves in front. Somewhat against the run of play. Right,
Balde.
little spell now. As Balde has to wriggle free. Rashford.
They need sharper passes if they want to dismantle this defensive structure of Mallorca.
Pablo Torre getting the challenge in there.
Nice. No. Foul called.
Was being fouled.
Wait, but can we see the offside call?
Striker for these kind of teams.
Arsenal leading against Sunderland at the halftime.
Just breaking that great chance for Real Mallorca finally.
Koundé's drop-off has been nothing short of tragic, but to be fair, Vargile is also quite good. Barcelona's right side is just getting cooked.
Orient to Lopez. Could get over the halfway line and look to pierce the high defensive line again. And Koundé would have been an offside flag. But Koundé to the rescue in any case. And a quick distribution has Balde on his way.
Oh.
Finds Rashford. Rashford into the penalty area. Round one challenge.
Ah, Fermin was right there. Great work, Rashford. Great work. Hey, Marcus Rashford has been playing well this half.
Definitely the best player on the pitch in these opening 45 minutes. Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, exactly. Best player in this half.
That was a great intervention by Martin Valiant.
defence be pressured again, and it's
Oh.
a defensive header at the near post that provided the danger.
Mallorca were defending in zonal marking, and that's always dangerous because the opponents always come at you and you're static. This is exactly what happened to Mascarell at the far post. He was complaining about a push by Pau Cubarsí.
As it turned out, the last touch was off Cubarsí.
Crazy. How does Manchester United in the CL affect Rashford's price?
Came into today, yes, 16th in possession.
Honestly, it makes the United project more appealing. What a pass from Casado.
But that's a great long ball for the home team. Finding again, that shot was goal bound, and David Lopez took the full force in blocking it. And he'll need a moment or two to recover.
That is a déjà vu. Remember what happened in the first match of the season at Mallorca when there was a shot at the edge of the box. It hit Raillo, Mallorca's captain, in the head. Everyone stopped playing thinking that the referee would stop the play, would blow the whistle. But Ferran Torres kept playing and scored a goal that went up to the scoreboard. This is the replay of Lewandowski.
Oh, yeah. So when the defender headers is out.
When Marcus Rashford took the shot. But here the interpretation of the referee is that there's a new passage of play when the Mallorca defender hits the ball with his head. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where it's so tight, isn't it? I mean, Lewandowski, it could be argued, Alex gains an advantage, an initiative from where he started before that rebound came his way. And where he started was in an offside position. As Rafinha looks on.
I take it regardless.
As does the
Okay, wait, where was I? Oh, Man United and Rashford. Okay, yeah. So, obviously, Man United being put in the UCL potentially would be a huge boost to their project. You say, hey, under Michael Carrick, we're playing well. You know, we're now we're in a rebuilding phase. We've managed to get into the Champions League. You've been here for so many years. This is home. You're going to be the face of this project.
Stayed in power more than 25 years.
Me as a coach, I trust you. You're going to be the starter.
To a lot of people surprised, came out in that
You know,
match
if his love for the club,
no longer interested in being part of the Super
you know,
League,
is that great, or
yesterday,
you know, if he
even earlier today, perhaps
doesn't want to stay in Barcelona, that's an attractive proposal.
Yeah,
That rule is so weird because he is obviously hurt. By that point, we have an advantage, so you're hurting the attacking side.
Joan Laporta doesn't want any ties with Florentino.
Lamine Yamal.
Oh.
Koundé not allowed to turn the corner though by Mojica. Chance for Virgili again to attack down the left. Has two for company, and one of them is Eric Garcia.
Great defensive work from Eric.
Superman for Hansi Flick.
He plays in
Minutes he's put in.
everywhere, Adrian. He has played he's playing today as a right center back. He has played as a left center back, right back, left back, holding midfielder, and he always delivers.
He's been his jack of all trades this season.
Stepping in. Pablo Maffeo. Who was born in Barcelona too. Who wears the number 23 for Mallorca? He was actually an
Wait, what happened to Rashford here? Was it just like the ball colliding with his knee?
Virgili also played for Espanyol's youth system.
And you were saying, Alex, as we have a delay for an injury to Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, because these players barely wear shin pads either.
Bojan Kirkic alongside him, and
Ooh, wait, what happened here?
that they have formed with Hansi Flick that has brought such
Was it his
stability
ankle or is
and
his knee?
reliance, that has led to calmness and coolness pervading. Is that fair? The drama has been kept to an absolute minimum with Barcelona, isn't it? Especially when you consider what's happening in Madrid.
See, injuries with it where there's zero contact with the opposition player are the worst.
In which Barcelona were when Joan Laporta won the election in 2021.
I don't know if it's the knee, the
they're
ankle.
still struggling, but the team is improving. The club is doing much better. The Camp Nou, the new Camp Nou is a reality after years and years of projects. And the most valuable thing for a lot of fans, this team has excited the fan base, and this is something that hadn't happened in a while. Even when they won the league under Xavi Hernandez, the team wasn't as spectacular. It didn't have the same kind of connection that this Barça under Hansi Flick has established with the fans.
Okay, he's all good. Oof, I was worried right there for a second. Marcus Rashford going down with an injury is the worst possible news. Because this is the period in which, he wants to have regularity in the team because Rafinha isn't there.
Under amazing pressure and expectation.
Opportunity to show value.
Now here connecting with Casado.
Oh, Balde.
Balde back out to Rashford. Two for company. Balde trying to provide an option. Rashford looking for the byline instead, but couldn't clip it over.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
The referee is counting the seconds that Leo Roman was holding the ball.
Into the 43rd.
Michael Carrick on winning all his 4 games for Manchester United. I'm not getting carried away with this. I'm not here thinking we've made it. There's a lot of work to be done.
They've scored at least one. It's the 3rd longest streak in La Liga history.
Well, I mean, that is true.
Like a long time the last time
they haven't accomplished anything so far.
Defeat to Leganés that you referenced earlier, back in December of 2024.
The ball was scored by Sergio González, one of the centre backs of Leganés.
Yeah. They've got some way to go, though, if they want to overhaul their own record, which belongs to the Barcelona team of 2012 and 2013, who scored in 64 consecutive games. So they've still got another 20 or so to go. Taking the rest of the season and into the start of next year to overhaul that. As Lewandowski tries to go around the back. Valiant there to meet him, the Slovakian centre-back. I think I mentioned this earlier on during the line, but Valiant has played every single minute of this season. Mallorca, he's the only outfield player in all of La Liga to play every single minute. And the other players who can claim that are goalkeepers.
Oh my God, Rashford, you're so close. Rashford has been our most dangerous player in this half, guys. It's been
plenty of options.
A very promising performance from him.
He's a left foot.
He was going for that near post. He just needed a little bit more accuracy on that.
So high, but that's so good for a striker or for a winger. Having a
Look at that.
repertoire.
Barcelona, in the 10 attacks that they've done in this half, 6 of them are from the left-hand side.
Shoot from the edge of the box, but also winning the byline, using his left profile. That is a blessing. That is a blessing for a manager.
Rashford has looked reborn, hasn't he, in Catalonia? Loving life here. Very much back in the England fold too. And I tell you what a canny piece of business that'll be if Barcelona end up getting him permanently for 30 million euros. A relative snip for a player in his absolute prime still. He's only 28.
he was sick of Ruben Amorim, the manager of Manchester United. He's spent a good second half of the season last year at Aston Villa on loan, and that like propelled his options to find a better club.
And even if he wasn't Barcelona's first choice, Alex, last summer, he's certainly become that now.
Yeah, they were chasing Nico Williams, but now we can say that Barcelona made the right choice, considering the poor performance of the Spanish international at Athletic Club de Bilbao.
Lewandowski was caught.
Free kick.
He's going to get the free kick. And Mallorca defenders claiming the ball had been won.
Marcus Rashford, goal from a free kick? Question mark?
Sante taking a seat. But he'll have to see his team defend a free kick in a potent position now.
They have reasons to complain because Mascarell gets to the ball earlier than Lewandowski.
Just seemed to be collateral damage there, didn't they? Lewandowski had a dangling foot. The ball had clearly already been won. So a little bit of cause for agreement here. And I'm sure that will only ramp right up if Barcelona do something for this free kick. Roman is trying to make sure that doesn't happen, organising his wall. Include the man on the ground. This is Dani Olmo territory. He certainly seems interested. Rashford may have a say too.
That seems...
No, this is Rashford. This is all Rashford.
Who already scored from a free kick in a similar position.
This is so difficult.
Sure, the ball is 10 yards, by the way, as Rashford.
Ooh!
Oh, good
Goal.
save.
No!
Turn back across, and the follow-up is missed. Yamal and Lewandowski between the two.
Lamine!
Surely had to finish that.
Lamine!
Got in each other's way.
But you just put a hand to it. What a shot! Oh my God, Lamine! No, man.
What an end to the first half, Alex. Great save from Roman, wasn't it? But the follow-up surely should have been a second. For
Oh my God, that was going top
Yes,
ends.
by
That was going
Roman.
top ends. What a
It was
save!
so easy for him, and good ball by Joe Koundé, by the way. Leo Roman showing
Oh, wow.
his skills in the late.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. 1-0. 1-0. It's good half. Good half. Let me see. Yeah, this is a bad miss from Lamine. Look at that, bro. The goalkeeper is not. All you have to do is get a touch on it. Get a touch on it, and you're scoring. 2-0. Ah, unfortunate. All good though. All good. We have the second half. Guys, I'll be posting a link to Oh, interesting. Posting the link for those who want to join. Feel free. We can talk about the half. All right. It's been a good performance from Barcelona this first half. I wouldn't say it's been anything too crazy. The bridal set. Oh wow. For Valentine's, they're having those ads. Okay. All right. Let's see on social media what people are saying. All I'm seeing is like the Cole Palmer hat trick. Let me see something. Do we have the offside play? No, we don't. Okay. Well, Mallorca in the opening minutes, they did, knock on the door. They had this chance right here, very early in the match. Gian Vergile. Mistake from Jules Koundé, but Eric Garcia is there to block. As if the ball goes through, then you have Moriki right there, open net. And a couple minutes after, 6 minutes after, Gian Vergile yet again causing havoc in the back. Puts in the cross to Moriki. And thankfully, the cross is a little bit out of his reach, because otherwise that would have been a goal. Moriki gets a touch on it, but it's not an ideal touch. But other than that, Mallorca, they haven't been really looking too threatening. They've been getting half chances, I would say. Half chances for sure. Half chances. And then when we talk about on Barcelona's end, you had Marcus Rashford, who's been Barcelona's most dangerous player this first half. At the heart of most actions. This shot almost went in. That was a good shot from Rashford. And a couple minutes after, Barcelona, they score from a Lewandowski finish. He was put under pressure. There was some controversy. Is he offside? Is he not offside? Interpretation of the play. But for once, it goes in our favor, and we take the lead. We had the opportunity to extend that lead a couple minutes after. Lamine Yamal right here in this position, 2-0. Through another Rashford chance, but unable to be clinical. It's been our problem, man. Problem with finishing. Hold on, let me see the audio.
By Eric Garcia.
And the first chances were coming for Mallorca. This is Murici here at the far post.
Yeah.
What has made Italy very active and very dangerous is the fact that
it was this chance right here. Oh, what am I doing?
The underneath spaces, he's going to the right-hand side. Times his run well. Murici should have scored.
And he's going to show himself to be a threat once again here.
And then this chance from Argili. Oh, it was this one was a shot on goal.
Really has been active. Yes, he has taken to the inside, and again, all the build of form.
Okay, well, they have the music playing in the background, so I don't know to get a copyright strike for that. So unfortunate, boys. Unfortunate. But let's see the reaction on social media. Let's see what people are saying on social media and everything. What are they making of the first half? Koundé is generally the worst player of all time. Good things happen when Rashford shoots more. It's that simple. Let loose and watch things unfold, Marcus. Such insane quality there. Capitano Roberto. Capitano. Okay. At 37 years old, Robert Lewandowski doesn't do slowing down. Most goals by a player aged 35 plus this season in Europe's top 5 leagues. Lewandowski with 10. Jimmy Vardy 5. Giroud 4. Aubameyang 6. That was going that free kick from Rashford was going top bins, man. Ten shots, but only 2 on target. Oh, frustrating. Frustrating on that one. Okay. Let me bring in this right here. All right. Let's continue on. And Jules Koundé taking a nap in the first 10 minutes of the game. He just gets worse with time. Can Koundé be tested for marijuana? Koundé's so fucking shit. Yo, what's with all this Koundé hate? I know he didn't have a good first half, but damn. Bro, these fans are just cooking him. Absolutely cooking him. Saket, my friend, how are you? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, can you hear me properly?
Yeah, but your mic is a little bit staticky.
Yeah, it
There
just
we go.
Kunde sometimes, yeah, he's playing a nonchalant gimmick.
And then the nonchalant gimmick. uh,
Yeah, it's just
but
concentration issue with him.
but
Because
but on
let's
the
be honest,
series,
Jan Virgili, everyone is targeting his side only. Every attack, if you play back the first half, every attack came from his side.
look right here, his side,
Yeah,
his side
every
at
single
the
attack.
start. Every
Yeah,
single attack, yeah. I mean, John Vartigli is having a good game. You know,
every single.
he's
He's
having that
not
battle
trying to
versus
win a
Jules
header.
Koundé.
Yeah, starting 10 to 15 minutes, he was not even trying to win the ball. He was not even jumping for the header. Jan virtually even smaller than him, literally out jump him for that winning the ball.
It's okay. I wanna have that conversation with you. Looking at Kunde's performance, you know, this hasn't just only been this recent, you know, I would say
Yeah,
month or so. This has been just Kunde for, I
no,
would say, the
entire
entirety of the
season.
season. Yeah, the entirety of the season where he's been, you know,
Yeah.
subpar. He hasn't been at his level like he was last season. So, what do you think is the cause of it? You know, is it fatigue? Is it concentration? Is it a mixture of both? Is it just, hey, he's playing at the right back, he shouldn't be playing there? Well, what do you think?
I think it's fatigue also, and I think because let's be honest, if you compare our team to the last season, I think he is the only one who didn't miss multiple games like Rafinha missed due to injuries, Lamine missed due to injuries, Pedri even missed due to injuries. So because of injuries, at least they got rest. And
Yeah.
let's be honest, if Lamine didn't get injured, he would have started 90 plus minutes like he's starting now. Every single game. Doesn't matter it is Copa del Rey or Super Copa de España or La Liga. He's starting every single minute for at least 90 plus minutes. Same
Yeah.
thing is happening with Kunde. If it wasn't for John, I would say Eric Garcia this season, Kunde wouldn't even have gotten rest. And I think Cancelo is not he hasn't impressed that much that he should be playing in Kunde's place. I would say because Cancelo is nonchalant gimmick into two multiple times. So it's better better to have Kunde, rather than Cancelo because he only likes to attack.
Okay. Um, so having said that, do you think that the solution would be like, hey, in this type of game at home against Mallorca, even though, you know, Cancelo isn't showing better
Mhm.
form than Jules Koundé, you
No
have to
man,
sit down Koundé?
yeah. But come on, but Mallorca have multiple players that can attack us. Jan Virgil is playing good. They have Pablo Torre, they have Muriki, that pirate. Also, Sergi Dardar. The amount of players that they can hurt us. Even Mallorca, a team like Mallorca have those kind of players. Like Celta
Mm-hmm.
Vigo has. Diego
Mm-hmm.
Aspas. Borja Iglesias. These kind of players, they always hurt us if you lack something. Let's be honest, if it wasn't for the composure in the final third or the right decision, we would have been two or down at this moment. The amount of chances they had in the first half.
No, I mean you look at this chance right here. You know, if Vergili is able to be a little bit more accurate in his
Yeah,
cross, you're looking at Barcelona
yeah,
being 1-0 down. Just Kunde asleep in this moment right here. If Eric Garcia isn't, making that
yeah.
block, then another chance in which he is free. And I'm looking at just Kunde, and I agree. He just Kunde needs rest as well. But I think what also doesn't help is at his core, Jules Kunde isn't a right back. I think
He's a right back. That's the point.
yeah, he's in a right back when he isn't having good performances. As a center
Even
back, it
Mojica is playing better than him. As a right back, is a left.
yeah, that's true. Uh-huh. But this is something that we've been seeing from Jules Koundé.
Again,
Hopefully, as
again,
Cancelo is able to get some
I was
sharpness, we see some rotation.
Yeah. Again, I was talking about those players that can hurt cuts. Even Mojica and Mafia are good in the attack, as a fullbacks too. They also overlap. So the amount of, I would say, the weapons they have, we cannot play Balde and Cancelo together because both of them would be like, you know, attacking
No.
half, and
Mm-hmm.
Eric Garcia and Kubarsi cannot hold the entire attack of the Mallorca, I would say.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'd maybe like to see
Yeah.
that when Barcelona, are being very, very aggressive because, having those two fullbacks, wolf,
Yeah.
that would be nice. At their best, obviously. But, that's something that we have to see. But Saget, talk to me about Marcus Rashford because I think that he's been Barcelona's best player in the first half. He's been at the
Yeah.
heart of every big chance that we've created, and he was at heart of the goal that we did score. Albeit a rebound.
Yeah. Also, in the last minute, also the free kick that he was a good free kick and rebound. Lamine should have scored that. Lewandowski was pissed that he would have
Uh,
gotten a
look right
Ronaldo's
here.
goal, but Lamine took his from his foot and then missed the chance.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, that
what?
was a goal.
Mm-hmm. They should have been 2-0 right here. Barcelona, I would say, not in fifth gear, but maybe at 60-70%, but still being up 2-0. That would have been great. But what have you made of his performance so far?
Who's Lamine's?
No, no, Rashford's like overall.
Yeah, yeah, Rashford. Yeah, Rashford. I would say I agree with you. He has been the best player in the first half. Because usually Lamin struggles against physical fullbacks. Mojica is a very physical fullback. He will tackle him. He will push him body to body. Those kind of things. Rashford doesn't affect because of the Rashford is a physical player. And I think Rashford has that one move like Lamin used to do last season. He used to cut in left and try to finish like Messi, but he was missing multiple times. Rashford does that, but from the opposite side, he tries to cut in from the right side and tries to shoot. I think the power that he generates, even if he gets a shot on the target, the rebound or the ball that drops, around the D can create chances. So I think both of our chances that could have been a goal, I think came from him. So I think you are right in saying that he's our best player in the first half.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, Looking at how the second half is about to start, how do you see it progressing? Do you think that Barcelona they're going to be able to run away with the match or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can run away. But again, if we sometimes we score one goal and then we score multiple back to back. So
Yeah.
it looks like that we have enjoyed the match. But right now, as we have seen in the first match, we didn't play good. But I think, I mean, people those don't watch La Liga and watch the score and foot mob think that we we watch the teams from start to beginning, but it doesn't look like that. If you watch the matches, we know how struggling it's to win against this kind of teams.
No, 1,000%. These teams are not easy whatsoever. But good to see, like for Frankie De Jong rested as well. He's someone who we haven't talked about as well. But
Yeah,
score predictions, Sake.
yeah, I would say 3-1.
3-1. Okay, solid, solid, solid. So Barcelona
Yeah,
concede, but we get the goals to put it to bed. And all right, well, I'll see you for the match reaction
Let's
if you're
see.
there.
Do you see any substitutions happening?
Um, I do see Frankie coming on. For sure. I see Cancelo as well. Araujo potentially, just to
Yeah.
give some rest to either Cuarcio or Eric, because I think they've
Yeah.
been playing a lot of minutes, and potentially even Rooney. He's a player who hasn't been involved much, but I'd
Yeah,
like to see
I
him
would like
play
to see
just for a little
Rooney,
bit.
also Cancelo too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kunde should be rested too whenever we get the time. If we get a goal in the 65th minute, just just substitute the players.
yeah, 1000%. But right, Sikim, I'll see you there for the match reaction if you do tune in and everything. But all right,
Yeah.
boys. Second half underway. Will Barcelona be able to run away with it, or is Mallorca going to make things very difficult for us? Oh, I pressed paused. Rip. Let me restart the stream and everything.
Yeah,
And you were telling me, Alex,
There
that
we
Danny
go.
Guiza is still actually playing.
he is still
I expect
an
Simeone to
active
go
player.
4-4-2
He's
and put
45.
Lukman on Koundé this
He's
Thursday.
playing now in the regional league of Andalusia with Jerez.
I think the tie favors Barca. I think you would
45
much rather
years
face Atletico
of
Madrid in
age.
the two-legged
He was
affair
the-
than a
the
one-legged
last-
affair.
he
Anything can
scored
happen in the
for,
final. But I see Barcelona
that gave
favorites.
Mallorca the last
They're
victory
playing better
here
than
in the
Atletico. Our record against them is
97-98
great.
season. He won the Pichichi Trophy
And it's a
that
good
year. He
opportunity
was
for
the
Barcelona to be
top scorer
tested
in
against a
Primera
tough
División.
team.
That's quite an achievement playing for Mallorca.
Yeah. It proved to be his last goal. He's still actually Mallorca's record ever sale. Sold shortly after that to Fenerbahce for about 28 million. But how about that for inspiration? Still going at the age of 45. Ali Moreno could still be out there. Stu Holden could still be out there. Could still be doing the business for the Dynamo. They could probably do with them.
They also got to think about the UCL with Brugge. Atleti have it hard. It's not going to be easy.
Warm-up routines.
I'm pretty sure Atletico, they're going to try to
Was presumed to be a
go
starter
all out on both.
today.
Because who knows what
He
can
has
happen.
featured in all
You know?
Mallorca games. Sometimes
Second leg at the Camp Nou as well.
Yeah, he was the man, wasn't he, that made way for Pablo Torre to be in the starting lineup this afternoon.
Oh, Lamine.
Yamal. A quieter first half, which he should have punctuated with a goal right at the end. He has been in great goal-scoring form, 4 goals in 4 consecutive games in 3 different competitions over the last few weeks, and here he is up against Mojica. Yamal.
Hey.
No foul, says the referee. He was perfectly placed to see the challenge from Mojica.
Hey, referee, that's a pen.
He had a very good look and decided the challenge was a fair one.
He doesn't get contact on the ball.
Tackle. Yeah, he doesn't get the ball.
He doesn't get the ball. That's a clumsy tackle.
The question is,
No
is that
foul.
enough? And as you pointed out, the referee was following the action from a quite close range.
Alejandro Quintero Gonzalez, the man in the middle. And certainly Mojica was nowhere near the ball, was he? He was in the general vicinity, and that was about it.
All right.
Lamine Yamal is now talking to the linesman, still complaining about this play. The more I see it, the more it looked like a penalty to me.
Oh, wow.
Definitive, verdict. And Mr. Gonzalez is not going to change his mind. Mojica, the Colombian
No
international.
contact with the ball whatsoever.
Liga
And
connoisseur, for sure. He has played
Yeah.
for
La
7
Liga's
seasons
referee at their
in La Liga.
finest. Oh, my God.
Elche, Rayo Vallecano, Valladolid, Girona, Villarreal, Osasuna.
Yep. And you imagine we'll a good shot at being part of the Colombian World Cup squad this summer. Rashford will be there.
Oh, Rashford takes a
Stays
shot.
with England, and he's found his way into the penalty area again. The white curtain was drawn just in time. Now Barcelona will have themselves a free kick.
Wait, what happened with Rashford?
Second half for the visitors as Barcelona have picked up where they left off at the tail end of the first half. Some more pain here for Rashford. That was Casado going down. Pablo Torre couldn't quite.
Another knock for Rashford.
He's had some knocks to shake off today, hasn't he?
And that's concerning for Barcelona, considering that they have to face Atletico de Madrid midweek, and Rafinha might not be fully fit for that game.
Yeah, that game coming up on Thursday at the Metropolitano.
Lamine's still asking about the
Right
penalty.
at the tail end when Rashford produced the save from Roman that might have and probably should have led to a second Barcelona goal. What can they do from a little further out? Just 3 men in the wall here. And Dani Olmo providing another alternative, but the angle seems to favour Rashford once more. Again, I don't know, that wall is 10 yards again, and you could see where the referee had drawn the line on the field. Mallorca defence were a good 2 steps in front of that line. That's what Hansi Flick is arguing at the moment. And now, maybe he said a little bit too much. The unflappable Mr. Flick, and Alejandro Quintero Gonzalez will have his say.
Hashtag surviving Kunde.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see where the line is, Alex.
Well, I mean, Hansi Flick is right. Liverpool in big trouble. What they do with
Yeah,
Isak and
this is not the
Hugo
first time. Remember,
without CL.
in the first half,
Are Liverpool dropping points right
the
now?
wall wasn't
Manly.
at the right position as well. And that's why Hansi Flick was so desperate.
Wait, Liverpool aren't playing today.
And you can't afford
They are
fault
6th
the
though.
other defenders
Oof.
for creeping forward.
4 points behind Chelsea.
Referee's gonna let
5
you do it.
behind United. Next game against Man City as well. Oof.
Yamal dispossessed. Virgili to the outside, good move. And the pass didn't quite match, and then Samu dangled a left leg out there trying to retrieve it.
Liverpool
Once
versus
again,
Man
it's about the
City
last
at
final
Anfield
pass,
tomorrow.
Final touch by Mallorca.
After spending 500 mil and not
A
getting
replay.
Champions League football, that'd be embarrassing.
Penalty claim.
Be
by
very
Barcelona.
embarrassing.
Rashford pushing on, Murray for company.
It's been a very quiet.
Whole yard in front of the line, I know. You have to watch Ryan's goal versus Villa.
He's not making those runs off
Hold
the
up.
ball.
Let me try to find it.
Give the
Um,
Barcelona so many options. They have switched now with Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's in inside right position, and now Fermin is inside left.
Yeah, Olmo has been quiet, Yamal quiet by his standards. It's really been the Rashford show, isn't it? He combines with Balde here. Balde's cross. Really well delivered, and the follow-up shot.
Oh my God, we hit the post.
Off the bar. It was Casado who struck it. And a big deflection taking it onto the woodwork.
That ball got a first deflection on Robert Lewandowski, and it was totally intentional by the Polish.
Corner work short through Olmo. Now Rashford. Long way from goal. Digs back onto his left foot. Morizzi getting the challenge in. It's not removed by the Mallorca defence. Could yet suffer the consequences. The shot is on. Kubasi with another deflected effort in the region of the crossbar, and Roman tipping it behind.
Oh, that was a nice finish.
Great effort by, I know it took a deflection on David Lopez, the centre back.
Woo! The shot from Casado.
Well, didn't go
Ah.
to the top, but Lamine was already in
So
mid-swing
close.
of the
So
leg, wasn't
close,
he?
boys.
Touched away at the last. This Mallorca defence under the cosh at the start of the second half, trying to stay in the game. Barcelona looking for what could be a knockout punch.
But they definitely turned up the intensity up a couple of notches in this second half. Barcelona. They're not allowing Mallorca to counter-attack.
Yamal delivering away by David Lopez.
Okay. Orange Slug gets sacked if they don't get top 4 after spending 500 mil. Oh, 1000%. Hey, but Orange Slug, like he fired back.
It's almost a siege at the moment. Yamal, Koundé going around the outside. Mojica very aware of what was unfolding. And a foul against Casado as Mallorca tried to launch a quick counter-attack. This was the previous effort.
Ooh.
44,000 spectators at the Camp Nou.
Oh, that would have been great if Maracasol was able to score.
1 spectators, to be precise. Was announced by the stadium.
Here's Danny
Omo, take the shot.
now.
Oh, it's straight at the
Crowd to their
goalkeeper.
feet and seen too much from Olmo today. Shot from distance didn't really trouble Leo Roman.
Nice, Koundé.
Koundé, the intervention, anticipating what was coming. Nicely done.
Oh.
Lamine, and for a quiet game.
Great
he
work
sprung into
from
life, and Leo
Fermin.
Roman having to spring into action.
And this classic Fermin, managing both feet, being able to strike the ball with both profiles and taking a quick action. But what has really changed
Barcelona being more
starting
intense
the
in these
first
opening
half
10 minutes.
is the speed in which Barcelona is recovering the ball.
Rashford. Yamal's cross was smothered, but yeah, it's been an uptick in intensity and intent, and speed of thought and play. And it's resulted, Alex, in what we're seeing, which is complete one-way traffic at the moment.
Indeed, but Barcelona need a second goal, because otherwise the door will always be half open for Mallorca.
Clip to Lewandowski. It's a nice ball from him. It finds its way through to Rashford. Casado. Was that a touch off Mojica? It was. Corner kick forthcoming.
Corner.
He should have been warned.
Good pressure from Barca right here.
No one around.
Barca one striker and defender away from being the best. These chances we miss, yeah. We get one top center back, one top striker. We're the best team in the world.
It's lack of communication.
I would say we're already among there, like the top best, but we're just slightly away.
The phone's
Just because
around
of the
youngsters
defensive
as
mistakes that we
Lamine
make.
Yamal takes the corner, and it's a good one too. Unfortunately, Eric Garcia didn't quite get off the ground.
The defensive mistakes that we make at times and our lack of finishing.
Delivery though from Yamal. Good look at Fermin's effort. 4 goals so far for him this season. That's in the league. He did bag a hat-trick in the Champions League.
He recently extended his contract until 2031 with Barcelona.
Yeah. He was showered with praise, wasn't he, by Hansi Flick when he was asked about that contract extension. Hansi Flick knew all about him when he took over. It's one of the things that Deco mentioned in a recent interview, but how surprised he was how much Hansi Flick knew about not just the first team but the reserves and the academy.
From the cross, Rashford. Ah, unlucky. Good try, good try.
One of the reasons he got the job back in May of 24.
He is respecting Xavi Hernandez's legacy, which is the players the likes of Pau Cubarsí, Fermin, all those youngsters, even Marc Casado, that had their first chance, the first opportunity with the first team of Barcelona under Xavi.
On the hour mark, another corner. And it'll be followed by a subsequent one as Arrasate is going to make his first switch and possibly a double switch too. He needs to change the dynamic of this
Que
game.
golazo. Que golazo from me. Que golazo. Oh my god. What a goal. What a goal from Lamine. A long-range banger.
So Lamine Yamal making it look so easy. A sumptuous strike from a vast distance. And it's 5 goals in consecutive games now
No one closed him down.
for the teenage sensation.
He makes it look so easy. It starts with a corner kick, taken short.
What a shot.
Someone was covering him at the edge of the box, and that is a mistake. If you are Pablo Maffeo and you are
Yeah, Pablo Maffeo should have done a lot better there about closing him down.
Distance, he's gonna make you pay for it. He already scored the 3rd goal in the first fixture of this season at Mallorca. He makes it look so easy. He can score in so many different ways.
Whew.
His left foot is such a jewel. And that's a reaction from the Camp Nou. It doesn't matter if he's having a quiet game.
Imagine having that
It's a moment.
recorded.
Yeah, so much for the quiet game.
That'd be crazy. Mallorca have been defensively solid this game. Attacking though, man.
Exuding enjoyment.
Darded. Golazo from Lamine.
Mallorca have been forced into that double switch now.
Insane strike.
All-important second goal arriving for Barcelona. It's Lamine's 10th in the league.
Look at this, boys.
Campaign.
Look at that. Outside of the box.
Scored more than he did all of last season in La Liga.
Back of the net. That's a ridiculous finish from Lamine.
And Antonio Sanchez.
Woo!
One of the players that have come on for the visitors.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Lamine.
For Pablo Torre and Jan Virgili. Mateo Joseph is also on the left-hand side of the attack, so it's been a triple substitution for Mallorca. Bernal and Ferran Torres ready for Barcelona.
There's a lot of thought in Catalonia that Bernal would get the start today. He's also thinking that Frankie de Jong will play from the start. Yeah, just tidying up that last substitution. Joseph also on for Mallorca. Mateo
Find Lamine. Find Lamine.
to make way.
So they keep the same structure, Mallorca, but they're slightly more offensive now because Antonio Sanchez is a proper.
Marc Bernal coming on. Great to see him there.
Mateo Joseph can also play as a striker, but he's going to be playing on the left-hand side, and Sergio Darde will be playing the same role as Pablo Torre, as a number 10 right behind Vedat Murici.
Almost such a game changer when on form. Almost scam me 2 assists. We take those. Quiet performance. A performance gone under the radar, but still contributing.
Record signing in his third year with the club. Actually born on the island.
Literally scamming 2
Club.
assists, you know.
Playing for
But we take
Espanyol
him.
in this city for
Oh
5 years.
no.
Malaga and Lyon also on his resume.
Great Casado.
But it's all Barcelona at the moment, isn't it? And now it's Rashford. As the Mallorca defence is looking increasingly stretched.
We can run away with it right here.
Into the second half, Lamine Lopez to Dani Olmo.
Oh, one is his goal.
Dade with the block.
And we just reset play with that. The way he runs is freaking funny. Switch it, Marcaso. Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Cancelo.
Mistake.
Good stretch there.
Nice, Casado.
Another example of Barcelona winning it back in the blink of an eye. Exchange there with Lamine Lopez. Talk about the tale of two halves at the moment, at least thus far, Alex. Completely different feel to the second half than we saw through much of the first.
And it's basically because Barcelona players are not taking a siesta anymore, and they're fully focused on the game. Substitutions, I would bet for Marcus Rashford, who had been limping.
It is Rashford.
For Ferran Torres on the left, and probably Marc Casado for
I go with Danny though.
straight swap on the holding midfielder position.
Yeah, it is Olmo. Yeah, he's already played 70 minutes. You want to make sure he has some regularity. A win with no Pedri, Frankie, nor Rafinha is a good win in my book.
I think it's fair to say.
Without 3 pillars in the team.
Until the month of May. He's on to play again. He's only actually had 1 start this season, but we're now increasingly used off the bench by Hansi Flick.
We just saw Dani Olmo's father on the stands. Mikel Olmo.
Lamine taking it on. Lewandowski into a crowd. Barcelona swarming around the ball and winning it back again. Koundé seeing his effort deflect behind. And yet another corner. The corner count is rising rapidly. As Mallorca are just clinging on here by their fingernails to stay in some sort of contention. Barcelona threatening to sweep them aside.
All right. Now we need to wrestle me. It's a perfect game. Come on, one more goal. One more and you'll be perfect.
Now,
Oh, what a crossbar on that. No!
beautifully placed and the stretch.
What a cross from Bernal. Eric, put your head to it.
Reduce the jackpot from Eric Garcia.
No.
It wasn't only the delivery, the way he controlled the ball, the way he opened up his hips to let the ball roll. And
Yeah, look, Hansi Flick was doing like the diving header motion.
He's got all the ingredients that a holding midfielder needs in that position for playing for Barcelona. And it was a shame that it was a pity that he fell injured last season when he was enjoying some playing time as well. They've been extremely patient with him. He wasn't rushed at all, and it's paying off because this is a great prospect for Barcelona for the next 10 years.
Yeah. And yet another amazing midfield option. And another player who's emerged. La Masia. Bernal
Another
on
beast.
the ground there.
I never seen Flick angry at Eric once at all. Oh, Lamine. Oh.
Lamine Yamal slaloming. I know the Winter Olympics just started, but that looked out of place on.
But that is a foul.
There's rarely snow in Barcelona city. But yeah, these slaloms, he definitely turned on the style in this second half. Probably spurred by that terrible miss in the last action of the first one.
Are you telling me, Alex, there's no Spanish bobsled team
No,
in the Winter Olympics?
no. I mean, there must be, but I don't think they qualified for the Olympics. It's interesting the choice of Hansi Flick with Marc Bernal. Marc Casado is still the holding midfielder, and Bernal is inside left.
Oh.
That's a little sloppy from Bernal. 20 minutes to go here at the new camp. Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal's goals either side of half-time, separating the two teams. Mallorca looked the better of the two through the first half an hour. Still seemed to be
Oh, nice Lamine.
at that point, but they have
No.
a sense of urgency, particularly in the second half. Garcia guiding that back to his namesake. Garcia.
Oh, Joan. Absolutely cooked Moriki.
That's confident work.
Switch it. Oh, boys. That's what you want to see. What a way to build it out from the back and counter right here. Get the third right here. Pass it to Koundé. Koundé to Lewa.
Jules Koundé arriving.
Ah! Bro, those types of actions are always so pleasing. What a way of building it out from the back, boys. What a way.
What a display of composure by Joan Garcia, absorbing the pressure, dribbling.
Listen to that.
Just starting the counter-attack for Barcelona.
Kubasi.
Oh, come on.
One back in a hurry again. And Torres. Some minutes to play alongside Robert Lewandowski in these closing stages. Read a stats, Alex, that I think you referenced a little bit of in the first half, that nobody's hit more posts or woodworks in all of La Liga this season than Ferran Torres.
Whoa, really? Oh, Eric, that's a bad pass. Hey, but still, Lamine gets to it.
Barcelona's top scorer.
He was extremely unlucky at the Martinez Valero penalty. He provides with a lot of good stuff for the Barcelona, a lot of mobility, a lot of intensity in the pressure, good understanding, good link up with Lamine, with Fermin. The way he interprets the pivot role, he always plays. Despite not being a big, tall guy, but he knows how to play with his back facing the goal. He's learning how to play as a number 9, because when he made his debut for Valencia and even at Manchester City.
Guys, so those been great this game. Nice way to bounce back. Yes, Sylvan, I was just about to mention that. Casado, this has been a much improved performance for him, and we were talking about it at the start of the stream. You need to see a good Marcus Lopez performance, and he responded. He's been everywhere, literally everywhere.
49 goals in total now in his Barcelona career in all competitions. One away from the half century. As he settles into possession here. Moves into a menacing area. Lamine and Koundé, and now Lamine Yamal. One-on-one. Kills it. Leo Roman.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
That was drifting wide of the far post, and it was.
I thought that was going in.
That's a problem with Lamine Yamal.
Ah,
You
it's
cannot
the
allow
angle.
him to have an inch of space if he's ready to unleash a shot.
Oof.
You need to stay closer. You're exposing yourself. if
Good
you
shot
get
from Lamine. Good
closer
shot. Good shot. Good
because
shot.
he can dribble you, but it's a pick your poison situation here for the defender.
Overall, the back line and the midfield defense has been crisp.
Barcelona have gone to 62 goals.
Very, very good in this game.
La Liga. They're two here this afternoon, heading into the final quarter of an hour. They're looking for
We've been great.
their 29th win in all competitions. Only Arsenal, amongst all the teams in Europe's top 5 leagues, have won
Ooh.
more games heading into the start of the weekend.
Lamine with the pressure. I'd sub out Lamine. Lamine Yamal is having a great performance. You know, you can see it. He's having a great performance.
Bit of enterprising play, but then a ball to nowhere. And, you know, Mallorca will look back on their bright start and think possibly about what might have been. Alex probably should have been in front in that first half an hour or so.
Absolutely. That chance missed by Murici after a cross by Gian Virgili.
Rooney. Yes. Yes. Yes, Hansi. I want to see Rooney. Having Bernal also brings out his strength. The best Marcasado we saw was with Marc Bernal. And Pedri as well, but, you know, it's fucking Pedri. I could play well in midfield alongside Pedri, you know. And I suck.
Games they have plenty of games also against the teams right.
The minute you get the man of the match, I feel like Olmo is the one who should get it. Olmo.
It is. Remarkably, only 3 points between the teams in 10th and 18th at the start of the weekend. Morales will get on now. Manu Morales and Murici is also
nice, Lamine.
rested.
Great performance from Lamine.
His night, Javier Yabres is going to come on. Likewise, Rooney as Lamine Yamal takes a seat and gets a standing ovation.
For his parents.
Lewa also off.
You need to read those substitutions in the context of the Copa del Rey clash against Atletico de Madrid. He's resting Dani Olmo, he's resting Lamine Yamal, he's now resting Robert Lewandowski. And it's going to be interesting to see Joao Cancelo playing in front of Alejandro Valde.
What?
Playing as a left winger.
Cancelo as a left winger, bro. That's our right back, guys. That's our right back.
Return to the club. Another example of Hansi Flick and Deco in a close alliance. I was reading how Hansi Flick really wanted a centre back, but Deco persuaded him that Cancelo still had something to offer and that there was enough flexibility. He could find centre back coverage throughout the rest of the squad, and Hansi Flick and Deco came to the same understanding, and Cancelo duly arrived back on loan from Al Hilal.
Oh, good try from Eric. It was a good idea. Good idea, boys.
Solution, low cost solution.
Yamal getting rest. Yeah, that's something that you don't see often.
Allows you, first of all, he can play in so many different positions. He's not going to be excellent in all of them, but
No, man,
And then
no.
he allows you to play Jules Koundé
Nice,
as
Eric.
as a center back if needed. He also allows you to play Gerard Martin as a center back if needed, because he can cover for both fullbacks. He's a smart, low-cost solution for Barcelona.
This is Mateo Joseph,
Ah, he steps on his foot.
on loan from Leeds United with Mallorca. Well, Mallorca must wish they could play Sevilla every week. Alex, 2 of their 6 wins this season have come against Sevilla. Their only away win of the season.
No way.
Coming down in Seville back on October the 18th. The only other place they've grabbed points. Valencia and Oviedo.
It's not a good season.
Oh.
Oh, it's picked
No,
up for the chance
Fermin.
here, perhaps to make a game
Oh
of
my
it.
God.
Juan Garcia to the rescue.
Whew.
Antonio Sanchez latching on.
The only one that Juan Garcia had,
Who's
huge
really
save.
crossed the ball in the second half, suddenly called into action.
He's not
Top
been
keeper.
Constant in the last 2 games, even at Albacete, the Copa del Rey. There were a couple of square, sloppy passes that the opposition could have.
It was a mistake from Fermin, but thankfully, no.
But yeah, but this is why you have a
Not
world-class
punished.
goalkeeper like Juan
Yeah.
Garcia.
There with the resulting corner, still up for grabs. Balde only able to get it clear.
Look at that.
Little
Look at that save from Juan.
reminder there to Barcelona that they're not across the finishing line just
My
yet,
goat.
despite all the
My
changes,
goat.
some of the pace and sting, but intensity being taken out of this game. Still got some work to do.
Do you think he hopes that Mallorca are going to be able to pull a comeback in this game?
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible.
Well,
It doesn't seem quite convincing.
We can definitely contend for the UCL this season, 1000%. As a Barcelona fan, you should be confident in the team. Looking at the performances that they put in, being, hey, again, we can beat anyone.
I'm friends with the fitness coach.
I'm 1000% sure that we can compete against anyone. Whether we win it, that's a whole different discussion, you know.
Fully of Thiago Arrasate's taste, that they lacked power on the wings. Obviously, they
I feel Barcelona were stronger last season
day of the
than we were this season,
but they need more manpower on that
but
wing, especially.
another year under Hansi. Look at Martin.
Exactly.
by his standards, was having a quiet game.
Oh, Marc Bernal. Marc Bernal, go. Please, score.
Crew is on again.
Oh, Marc Bernal.
What a move! What a finish. It's beautifully done.
Look at that.
Barcelona have a third.
Look at Marc Bernal scoring. What?
What a moment for him.
He cooked the defender.
Goal in the top flight.
His first goal at the Camp Nou. Ah, look at Lewa.
And look what it means to his teammates. As he said, Alex, a teenager has had to endure a lot already at this stage of
What a
his
moment for him, man. What a moment. Koundé starts it. Ferran. To Rooney. Fermin.
It all starts with
Look at that run from Bernal.
playing with his
Look at the
back to
strength
goal
and the
doing
pace.
that pivot role, but then everyone
Ooh, he
sprints
cooked
into
Maffeo.
the space, and look at this composure by Marc Bernal.
Oh, there's also the
Just
deflection right there.
cutting inside. He's a little
No,
like
we
the
take
ball
that.
takes the deflection.
The guy is 6'5"?
Mascarell
No, he's
trying
a
to block that
giant.
shot. But speaking of quality and composure,
Dude,
he
imagine
knows
seeing,
he's
you know,
been
a
through
6'4"
lot
or a
already
6'5"
with that
midfielder
knee
just absolutely
injury.
bearing down
He has
on you.
struggled to get back in form and fitness, but now he reaps the reward of his patience.
Oh, debut. Who is this? Like, Tommy Marquez, right?
Take anything away from his
Yeah,
game
Tommy.
being on the score sheet for the first
Let me make sure I'm saying it right.
time.
yeah, Tommy Marquez.
Marquez coming on. They're going deep.
La Masia midfielder.
The youth academy here.
Oof.
Alex, and Marquez replacing Fermin Lopez.
What a moment for him.
He's only 16. This is a flex of Barcelona. how
16?
deep and powerful their youth system is.
That's ridiculous. That's an absolute cheat code.
Sorry, he's 19.
Oh, I was about to say, no way he's 16 and built like
6 and
that.
9 could be pretty close on the paper. It's upside down. It's
still
all worked out perfectly in the end, isn't it?
No,
Hansi Flick?
come on.
Say that. Another sloppy giveaway.
Boys, no sloppy giveaways like that. Come on.
He spat it back out in a hurry.
What a moment.
Gemma talked about.
That's his
about
second. No, it's his first, I
silly
think.
passes, silly turnovers.
It would have been draw, but he's playing.
And she was totally right. Mallorca cannot penalize you for that.
Ooh. John Garcia, an absolute wall.
You're facing a bigger opponent in the Champions League, especially the moment you face Manchester City,
Oh.
Inter,
Oh.
you name it, you can really pay at a huge
I'm so grateful for Hansi Flick, guys. He's literally changed my life. Dude, the impact that he's been able to have in this team is ridiculous. Imagine if he was supported financially. Imagine if he was given, hey, 500 million. Go sign whoever you want. Oof.
Quite a tussle, doesn't it? Over two legs.
You're talking about a
Semi-final
generational
Copa
team.
del Rey. I think two teams who would have probably rather met in the final, Alex, but it wasn't to be.
But again,
The old Basque affair on the other side of the semi-final.
That's going to be
present for spectators. A double Basque derby
yeah.
is kind of something remarkable. And also going back to Gemma, the pre-game show, and everyone in Barcelona has a feeling.
Look at that.
Yeah, nobody wants to face Atletico de Madrid, but it's
Dude,
better
it's
facing
the team that plays the best football
two-leg,
in Europe is Barcelona.
stage
By
than
none.
only in
For
the
sure.
final, because Atletico de Madrid,
You
just
watch this
one
team and
game,
it's so entertaining.
they can win you. They can defeat you, but over 180 minutes, I mean, Barcelona should be the prevailing team.
$44,000 here at the Camp Nou. Going off into the early evening to enjoy the rest of what Saturday night holds.
Marcasol has done a great job of just being the tidy upper. He's literally cleaned up every action.
This game. But it will be over to you, Real Madrid, Alex, and they have a trip to the Mestalla tomorrow.
Oh, what a pass.
Well.
Yeah.
No Vinicius, no Bellingham, no Rodrigo.
There's Cancelo. He's enjoyed himself since getting on the pitch. Pretty good record against Valencia at the Mestalla, but the game's always
That's gonna be an exciting
pretty
match.
close and tight.
Between us and Bayern for most beautiful football, yeah.
Lost at home to Valencia last year.
Bayern also just monsters. They're giants in the history of football.
Yeah, fascinating watching. That's the late game.
I feel if we had like a younger Lewandowski, this team would be
Have coverage, of course, right here on ESPN
No.
Plus. As,
up there with historics in football.
a bit of a spirit of adventure there from Mojica, and he still has it up against Marquez.
All right. Cancelo left winger, Loki might be it.
And we'll get the lead to 4 points overnight at least. Let's be wondering what they've got to
He's
do.
an attacking fullback, you know.
Shake Real Madrid off their coattails.
He can play there, for
Really,
sure.
As you said, it was just that one defeat. It seemed to come out of nowhere a few weeks ago against Real Sociedad that allowed.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got robbed, and Barcelona hit the post like 5 times. It should have been like a 5-0 victory for Barca.
Unfair defeat for
Yeah,
Barcelona,
exactly.
especially during the first half. They were the better side by far, but they wasted a lot of chances.
Oh, Cancelo, you're through. Ah! No spin on the ball.
Man City, Valencia, Juventus.
Is it true that Barca are actually gonna trigger the 30 mil for Rashford? I hope it is. In an ideal world, we get him for cheaper. Obviously, we get him for cheaper. We're able to negotiate the fee, 20 million. Poof,
Coming
buy him
back to
on right there.
Europe at the right time.
I think that would be
and ready
perfect.
for the World Cup.
But you know,
a lot of players are doing that move, are going back to the
with Man United,
first level,
wanting him back,
just in order to be seen by the
not
national
them
team managers.
willing to lower the price. I think Barcelona are gonna have to.
Cancelo's case, that is Roberto Martinez.
Catalan.
Has 64 caps for Portugal. Final minutes of this one. Mallorca looking for at least a little consolation to take away with them.
There we go.
Mateo Joseph striving from a tight angle.
There we go. Not everyone has to be world class and aesthetic. We need others to do the ugly work.
Yamal's goal is extremely left-footed, so he had to cut inside.
Your take on was on point about
The
Rashford.
ability to do that, and then he was
No,
lucky
I mean,
enough to
some people are looking for Marcus Rashford to be,
that
you know,
deflection.
world class, to be this, you know, absolute world beater. It'd be amazing if he is, if we're being honest, you know, just looking at the quality of his player. But you're not going to find players who are able to contribute 20 goals and, I mean,
Barcelona have
20
created
GAs,
over the course of
having the
a lot
limited
of
minutes that he's having.
players made
He's a different profile altogether as well, you know. In an ideal world, we get him for you know, half the wages and
Decision there for the,
and a reduced fee, but you know, sometimes you have to. Deal with what you got. All right, 1 minute left, boys. I mean, solid performance from Barca. Absolute solid performance from Barcelona. We've been able to rest key players. Frankie de Jong rested almost 60 minutes. Rafinha, you know, him having the knock. No Pedri as well.
Girona away next week.
Great build-up for next week, boys. Great build-up. The game against Atletico Madrid. Atletico. In the Copa del Rey. On Thursday.
Those should be
In the Wanda.
easy games
Wow.
for Barcelona.
Sorloth,
It's always
Cardoso,
very
Nico,
Barcelona happen
and-
to be a
and
kind of
Barrios.
a pain over the
All
last
injured.
seasons for Barca, but they're far from their best level right now, and they can't
All right.
play Ter Stegen.
That's solid.
Either
Rashi
way.
is a super sub, and playing when Rafa needs rest will always be the best option. There we go. Precisely.
Yeah.
That's the role that he should have. Don't concede, don't concede. Clean sheet. Nice.
A snapshot
Yeah, no.
from Maffeo to tee
If,
it
if
up.
you have multiple world-class players, they're going to want to play. And that's game, boys.
The last
And that is game. Great half. Great half. Losing Barrios is the one that will hurt them big time. Yeah. Also, thank goodness Torres is not going to be involved, man. Get that guy out of there. Every single time he plays against Barca, I see him grab a goal. Ugh, get him out. Get him out. I do not want to see him anywhere near. Wait, do not tell me that Marcus was injured. Oh, also, what a performance from Casado. We literally ran his heart out. Literally everywhere. Lamine Yamal MVP. We were talking about it. All right, boys. I'll see you in a couple minutes for the match reaction, but what a performance. Mar Penal getting his goal as well. What a moment for the lad. Tommy Marquez getting his debut. Overall, great day. What will make it even better is if Real Madrid drop points against Valencia. But we'll see if that happens. But guys, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys there for the match reaction. Peace out, boys.